Denver Broncos family. Get ready because our team's defense is on fire. Today we're diving deep into the news that's got the fans buzzing. The hierarchy of our inside linebackers for 2025 is taking shape, and Drew Sanders' name is front and center. After a season full of challenges, injuries, and position changes, our guy is back where he shines, on the field as an inside linebacker. And that's not all. With names like Dre Greenlaw, Alex Singleton, and Justin Sternad in the mix, the Broncos' defense is ready to dominate. So grab your orange jerseys, turn up the volume, and come with me to find out how this linebacker core is going to make some noise next season. Broncos country. Are you ready for this? Let's get straight to the point. Denver Broncos family. The Broncos' defense is heading into 2025 with a hunting mindset. After leading the NFL in sacks last season and clinching a playoff spot for the first time in 8 years, our team isn't satisfied. The locker room's mantra is evolve, and the inside linebacker spot is at the heart of that evolution. So how does the hierarchy of our warriors in the middle of the defense look? Let's break it down together. At the top of the list, we have two names synonymous with strength and leadership: Dre Greenlaw and Alex Singleton. These guys are the undisputed starters, and for good reason. Greenlaw, who came in as a free agent, is a coverage monster, a skill the Broncos desperately needed. He's fast, instinctive, and has big game experience, making him a cornerstone of this defense. Singleton, on the other hand, is the engine of the team. Even coming off a knee injury, he proved to be a leader on the field, with solid tackles and energy that lifts everyone. These two are the backbone of our defense, but as any Broncos fan knows, depth is what makes a championship team. That's where Drew Sanders comes in, and Broncos country, this guy is ready to shine. Selected in the third round of the 2023 draft, Sanders has had a roller coaster journey. In his rookie year, he showed versatility, switching between edge rusher and inside linebacker. But in 2024, a serious Achilles tendon injury limited him to just 4 games, with a mere 18 defensive snaps. It was a tough blow, but Sanders isn't one to give up. He spent the offseason recovering, working hard, and now he's back where he belongs, inside linebacker. Coach Sean Payton made it clear there's no more indecision about where Sanders will play. The vision is clear. Inside linebacker, Payton said, adding that Sanders is a pressure player, capable of making an impact both at the line and in pass rush situations. That's music to the fans' ears. So what does this mean for 2025? Sanders is being groomed to be the primary backup for starters Greenlaw and Singleton, which is a huge responsibility. With Greenlaw coming back from a thigh injury and Singleton recovering from a knee issue, there's a real chance Sanders will see plenty of playing time. He can step in on third down situations or specific packages designed to pressure the opposing quarterback. His 2024 numbers, though limited, show promise: 8 combined tackles, 1 sack, and 1 quarterback hit. Imagine what he could do with a full season and a defined role. Right behind Sanders, we have Justin Sternad, another name making the Denver Broncos family smile. Sternad, who signed a 1-year, $2.7 million extension, proved his worth last season. With 48 solo tackles, 8 tackles for loss, and 3 sacks in 877 snaps, he showed he's more than just a special teams player. Sternad is a seasoned guy who has started a full season before, giving him a confidence few backups have. Payton praised that mindset, saying Sternad now knows he's more than a supporting player. He's an essential piece of the defensive rotation. But Broncos country, don't think the competition stops there. We also have Lavelle Bailey, a rookie joining the fight for depth. He's still a lesser-known name, but his presence on the roster shows how much the Broncos are investing in young talent. Vance Joseph's defense, which led the league in sacks in 2024, is getting even more dangerous with these additions. The arrivals of Greenlaw and Talanoa Hufanga in the secondary already raised the bar, and Sanders and Sternad are ready to make the middle of the field a fortress. Let's talk a bit about the context. The 2024 season was a milestone for the Broncos. With 63 sacks, the defense set a franchise record and finished number 1 in defensive EPA, a metric that measures the impact of defensive plays. Even with the playoff loss to the Buffalo Bills, the team showed it's on the right path. But as defensive coordinator Vance Joseph said, "What's done is done." The mindset for 2025 is not to settle for last year's success. And that's why the decision to lock Sanders in as an inside linebacker is so important. He's not just a backup, he's a game changer, bringing pressure and versatility. Sanders' recovery is another reason Broncos fans are fired up. After missing nearly all of the 2024 season, he returned to the field for the final 4 games and showed he's healthy. Head coach Sean Payton and general manager George Payton believe Sanders is a future starter, and that confidence showed in the reps he got during mandatory minicamp. All of Sanders' snaps came as an inside linebacker, a clear sign the team is betting big on him. Broncos country, can you imagine Sanders breaking out in 2025, making clutch tackles and putting pressure on quarterbacks like Patrick Mahomes or Josh Allen? But this isn't just about Sanders. The depth at inside linebacker reflects Payton's vision for the team. He wants competition at every position, and that's clear in how he's shaping this group. Greenlaw and Singleton bring elite experience and talent, while Sanders and Sternad offer youth and energy. And let's not forget that the Broncos' defense now strikes the perfect balance between proven veterans, like Defensive Player of the Year Pat Bowlen, and rising stars like rookie cornerback Jahdae Barron. That mix is what makes the Denver Broncos family believe 2025 could be a special year. What's even more exciting is the culture being built in Denver. Players like Jaleel McLaughlin and Marvin Mims Jr. have talked about how the playoff loss to the Bills left a bitter taste, but also lit a fire. Many players chose not to take time off during the offseason, staying at team facilities to train and get ready. That level of dedication is contagious, and Sanders is right in the middle of it. He knows this is an all-or-nothing season for him. If he seizes the opportunity, he could become a cornerstone of this defense for years to come. And Broncos fans, let's talk about what all this means on the field. With Greenlaw and Singleton leading the way, Sanders and Sternad ready to step in at any moment, and a secondary bolstered by Hufanga and Barron, opponents are going to have nightmares facing this defense. The AFC West is a brutal division, with quarterbacks like Mahomes, Herbert, and Allen, but the Broncos are building a team that can go toe-to-toe with them. Sanders, in particular, has a real shot to be a surprise factor, bringing heat in key moments and proving why he was a third-round pick. Broncos country. I don't know about you, but I'm pumped about what I'm seeing. Drew Sanders has all the tools to be a breakout star in 2025. He's already shown flashes of his potential, and now, with a clear role and a full offseason to prepare, he could be the guy who changes games for the Broncos. The inside linebacker depth is proof that Sean Payton and Vance Joseph are building something special. Of course, injuries are always a concern, especially with Greenlaw and Singleton, but having Sanders and Sternad ready to step in is a luxury most teams don't have. What do you think? Will Sanders break out and become a future starter? Or will Sternad steal the spotlight as a key backup? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Denver Broncos family, what a time to be a Broncos fan. The defense is stronger than ever, and Drew Sanders is ready to prove he belongs at the top. With Greenlaw, Singleton, and Sternad in the mix, the middle of our defense is an orange wall that'll make any offense shake. But now we want to hear from you. What are your expectations for Sanders in 2025? Do you think he'll be the surprise of the season? Leave your predictions in the comments, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share this with every Broncos fan you know. Let's show the NFL that Broncos country is more united and hyped than ever. Let's ride, Denver. See you next time.